Right, I've had a little change around. Well, I am doing in the middle of a bit of a change around. What we realised that this bit here, that used to be our lounge. So we had like an L-shaped lounge with sofas and things like that, and then you converted it to a bed. What we found throughout the whole of this year was we never changed it back. We put the bed up, and because we've got them, which are swivel seats, we didn't bother changing. So what I've decided to do is to make a complete bed frame, one that can lift up, so we've got storage. So I've got a bit of extra storage now, which is good. We've got a new mattress coming from a company called Mattress Made. I'm not going to say whether it's any good yet, because it might be crap. It might be very nice. So at the end of this video, when it gets delivered, I think Monday, I'll let you have a look and see what you think. So a couple of new additions then. So this, we've done that. I made an extra shelf here just for some extra storage. Now what I intend to do, by the way, that toilet is the best toilet I've ever had. It's got a huge capacity for water. Right, I'm trying to think what I'm fucking on about. Flushing, there you go. It's got a huge flushing thing there. And the capacity is a lot bigger than those. Oh, for fuck's sake! Those cassettes. Yeah, it's got a good cassette. It's probably twice the size of the normal pull-out ones. Right. The other thing is the fridge. See this section here, right? Right. Well, I'm going to change it. I'm going to change it so it's much narrower. You can get through here okay, but it just feels a little bit tight, and so I want to change it over, and I'm going to put them this side. So I'm going to make this a little bit wider, have the fridge there, I'm going to have the oven there. There is a couple of things I've got to do. I've got to change the gas, so the gas has got to come from that side over to that side. It's not such a problem because my gas cylinder tank is at the back, so all I'll do is I'm just going to drill a couple of holes underneath, run it all the way along underneath, and then up through this side. So it shouldn't be a problem. I've got a gas fella who's really good. He's my best mate. So if he sees this, you are the kiddie. What else? So we're gonna make that smaller, and we're gonna put some blocks here. Those IKEA boxes, these ones in fact. Yeah, so I'm gonna put them there for storage. Probably more storage here for the kitchen, stuff like that, maybe some pull-out things. I haven't decided yet. This sink, don't buy yourself a big sink. There's no point. I did about 3 washing ups and that was it. All my water had gone. So we're buying a much smaller circular sink to save on a bit of water. I've got a 100 litre tank. I thought that was quite a lot, but I'll be honest with you, after about two or 3 showers and some washing up, it's gone in about 3 days. So you have to bear that in mind if you haven't yet put a water tank in. Also, you've got to remember the weight. I mean, 100 litres is 100 kilos, so that's quite a lot of weight on top of what's the name. I hear some of these American videos I've watched, and they've got like a 50-gallon tank. I mean, what have I got? I've got 20 gallon, which works out at 100 litres. That's right, and yes, my maths is right. So 50 gallons must be, that's a lot of weight to think about. So just remember that when you're adding stuff, because I'll tell you, once you start adding wood and all your bits and pieces, it really does start rising. We've managed to get this from 3.5 to 4 ton, so I've got that extra weight capacity, but even so, you got to think about that. Right, so that's what I'm going to do. The reason I've put the bend in this here is for the extra storage, but we had 4-inch mattresses, or 4-inch foam. It was memory foam, but I don't know what's happened to my legs. Half of them I think just ran off while I was asleep, because they're as skinny as buggers now, and so I feel every sort of what's the name, when I had the 2 mattresses together, they used to be like against my thigh, and it wasn't comfortable. That's just me, but I mean, that wasn't comfortable. So this is why we decided to get an 8-inch mattress, and I'm hoping that those problems will be sorted out. Right, anything else? No, I think that's it. So I'm going to get on with it. I do have to pull all this out. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to get 2 new worktops. I don't think I can get round it somehow. I'll try, but you never know. Another thing I'm going to do is those, which are those weight the things that you put on to level yourself up. I shove them in the back at the moment, but they're just in the way. So like my mounts, I don't know if you saw my mounts, I'll show you. Hold on. Come round this way. I don't know if you saw my videos on my struts. They're working out flipping great. I love them. They're the mounts up there, right? Now they're magnetic, so I'm going to decide to put them on the roof. It seems silly to keep them inside because they're quite big and bulky and they do take a lot of space. Anyway, let's get cracking and start pulling out this side. Right, I'm about 5 hours in. It's not gone well today, I must admit. You get one of them days, don't you? Some days everything works right, next day everything pisses you off. Anyway, I managed to get all this out, look. I've stuck a couple of extra plugs there. That's gone in all right. I managed to build this. Can you flipping believe it? I built it the wrong way around. So I had to undo the whole lot, unglue everything and put it back together again. Still, that's why I don't do it, because all you'll hear me is effing and blinding. Right, so that's how far I've got. Basically now I've got to drill a hole. Ooh. I've got to drill a hole for the gas down there and then bring it round the bottom, run the gas pipe to the back, and yeah, hopefully I can make it a little bit tidier. But there you go so far. All right. Holy crap. Right, I've done a bit more work than I thought I'd have done. I've managed to sort of get this put in. It's not in yet. We bought a new worktop and all that lot, but look at the state of this. Look, I went a bit too far, and I've ripped all this side out and everything else. So I'm sort of in the middle of doing it. I'm not going to show you me working on it because, yeah, there's too many F's and blinds going on. Because as I say, I'm not an expert, so a lot of the time I'm sort of, yeah, making mistakes and stuff like that. And there's no point. I'm no point in showing you. So I'll show you as we sort of go along. But that's that. The mattress is coming today, so I'm just going to clean this lot and get it on, and then I'll show you the mattress. So that's how far I've got so far. Right, quick update of what's going on. I've managed to do quite a bit. As I say, there's no point in me showing you what I'm doing now. I'm doing it because, well, whatever. But anyway, I managed to put the new top on. It's not fixed yet because the upstand, I just want to get this level. That's not really that level, so I'm gonna plane it and get it dead flat. That's what I want to do. Taps are going there, little washers going there. What else? I'm going to put a new door on here. Try and follow this stuff if I can, and a new door on there. So that side's looking all right. This side is getting there. I've put the vent in now for my heater, which goes round the back at the bottom, and I just need to lay the gas pipe. The sink came, and obviously I did that video on the mattress. I haven't had a chance to sleep in it yet, but I've had a lay down for a couple of hours, and yeah, very nice, thank you very much. So we're getting there. We're getting there. I've got a friend coming around in a minute who's a plumber, so he's going to help me with the gas, because I do like to make sure that it's working properly and stuff, you know. Oh, I did the step. I don't know if you saw the step. So it's coming there. So you know, it's getting there. So we'll see how it goes. Anyway, that's it so far. Okay, so just giving you an update of what I've done so far. I had to rebuild this because it wanted the door facing this way, so done that. Put the sink in. I've got the bottle tap, the water bottle in now. Let's have a look. It still looks a bit of a mess, but we're getting there. So this side is basically done now. I'm going to put one of this sort of thing here, because that's just melamine at the moment. It doesn't look very nice. Finished my step, bed, mattress. I think I showed you. I finished that little unit there to put some jars and stuff like that in. All this has been oiled. I tested the sink and taps and everything, so they're all back on. So today's job, you see me all right, today's job is fitting the gas. I've got a pal coming round, and he's going to help me out. Basically, we're sending the gas pipe down there. We're going to run it underneath. I've got a little route that I've drawn out, so we're going to run that, and hopefully if we can get that done today, I should be able to get the fridge and the oven all in and everything else. And once that's done, basically, yeah, that's it. I'll give you a van tour when it's finally finished. It takes, how can I put this? I'm not going to say I'm not skilled, because, you know, I take my time, but I don't know how these people do it. When you watch videos of these people doing their vans and they look superb and everything goes perfectly, that's why I haven't been putting the camera down and then showing you how I'm going to do the gas and showing you how I build the cupboards, because I ain't got time. I ain't got time for that. It takes quite a while just to get on with it, because I've got 2 bedrooms, 2 front bedrooms that I'm decorating at the same time. So I've got 3 jobs on the go, so I'm doing a little bit here, a little bit there, and now it's starting to get to winter. It's getting pretty chilly, so really I want to wrap this one up, start and close it down for the winter, and get on with the 2 bedrooms, because we're planning to sell for Christmas, and yeah, I just want to get on with it. So yeah, I apologise if I don't sit the camera there and show you how I put a tap in or stuff like that. There are plenty of videos for that. So this is just basically, it's just a visual idea of what I'm doing to the van. So I hope you don't mind that. But anyway, we're nearly finished, so we'll get there. All right. Right then, peeps, it's done. I've finished. Hopefully. Yeah, I don't think you're ever finished, but I think I'm sort of pretty happy with the way it is. So let's go and take a look. So I've done a cupboard here, which is going to contain the water. I'm going to get 2 of those because there's only 10 litres. There's a little cupboard under there for shoes. As I say, as you can, from what you remember, I've completely removed the oven and sink from the other side, put them there. Run the gas underneath, so we got the hob there. Nothing's changed up here except this door opens sideways now. Don't ask why my wife wanted that, but there you go. Yeah, we put a smaller sink in, which makes the life a bit easier. Oops, wasn't meant to see that. Go away. Yeah, we put the sink a bit smaller because it was just a waste of water. Even that I find too big, but there you go. Another 300 cupboard down there. The unit that was on the left hand side we've now put over there, and we've now got a permanent bed. We've got a little cubby hole under there to put all the clothes and extra clothes and anything else that we sort of don't want to use, and we decided to go with a full mattress. The mattress has got a bend in it, as I think I've showed you already. It's got a bend about there, just so I can lift up. Fairly simple. I added a little shelf there, and that's it. I mean, it's not dressed up yet, but all in all, oh, and I did that as well, just to sort of section off that little bit. But all in all, I'm quite happy with that. So as I've said before, the reason we changed it round, the one thing I do know, right, it ain't cheap. It's not. This has cost me just to move this round. All right, the mattress was 330 quid, but I'm probably looking at £600 just to have a swap round. But for me personally and the wife, it's worth it, because now I feel like I've got a lot more room. I've got a lot more room here to walk around. I've got a lot more room with where the oven and fridge are. You can open the fridge nice and easy now instead of sticking your arse in the shower. Yeah, absolutely fine. So I hope you get some sort of, what can I say, some sort of ideas from it. And thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you on the next one.